Y'all ever been wilding out with not a care in the world, and then come to realize that you done f***ed up and did some stupid shit? Let me tell you this. So look, me and my cousin just got done picking up some, and we was at the park right by my crib, and it's probably about like 30 motherfuckers up there hooping and shit. So I go up there, and I was known at the courts. So when we was at the court, all these little high schoolers from the neighborhood were up there, and I had to go pick up two of my neighbors and everything, my little bros. And right next to the park, there's a school, and this cop always be sitting there for good reasons. So at this time, it's like 10 o'clock, and over there they got the lights on the court, so you can play out there till fuck it, whenever, till the cops call. So we up there, and I'm like, fuck it, cuz you trying to go hoop? And he like, fuck it, let's do it. So we just balling and shit. These little get to play boxing, and I'm talking about they acting like they jumping each other, all this shit in front of the cops. So these start coming up the squad car like, hold on, like what y'all on, like. But then they seen everybody's just playing around, so we like, fuck it, let's roll to the crib. So me and my cousin hop in the car, and the two little bros hop in. One of the little get out the window, and he start yelling, hang out the window. And at this point, I'm feeling like a boss right now. I'm like, fuck it, let me whip out this. So I whip out the parking lot, because the cop left probably like 5 minutes prior to this. So I whip out the parking lot, and I skirt off, and I take off. I'm going probably like 50 into 30, you know? Next thing you know, I'm like, yo, there's lights. Oh, shit. I bend the corner real quick. Then I hit the corner again. I'm like, can I get to the crib? Next thing you know, this on my ass. I'm like, fuck it. Oh, I got my seatbelt. Oh, I gotta put my shit on. Boom. Put my shit on. Rolled up on the curb. Was like, fuck it. Put that in park. That get on the motherfucking thing.
Stop your vehicle right fucking now, or I swear.
I'm like, oh, we about to go to jail. I'm talking about I near hit this garbage can, everything. I'm up on the curb.
Sideways.
When I rolled up on the curb and I put my seatbelt on, I looked over at my cousin. This nigga got a mouthful of weed, bro. I'm talking about this is like, he looked at me and was like, I ain't going back to jail. I was like 100. And the worst part of it all, I can see my house in front of me. And I see my brother and sister looking out the window like, oh, yup, that's that nigga right there, yup.
Stupid.
So, cop walks up and I'm like,
Damn, Daniel.
I hope this sees I got my seatbelt on. He's like, hop out the car. He's like, get over here. And he's like, you know what you did? I'm like, yeah, reckless driving, speeding. He was like, oh, shit, that's not the answer I thought I was gonna get. Yeah, and your headlights were off. I'm like, my headlights were off? He's like, you had them on the fog. So after all that, he was like, sit down right here. And he goes pulls out my cousin and my two little bros. And he sits me down next to him. As we're sitting there, my cousin turns and looks at me and was like, I'm high as pass it down. So I looked to my little bro and was like, yo, my cousin high as pass it down. So he turns and looks to the other little bro and was like, hey, his cousin's high as and we start dying. Cop turned around, what's funny? Oh, nothing, my bad. We sitting there. Next thing you know, this old white lady's walking her dog, and she just comes up to us. So we sitting there having a full blown on conversation, petting her dog. Next thing you know, the cop finally noticed we talking to her and turns around, starts snapping like, what the f you doing? Da, da, da. So she ends up leaving. Cop comes over, tells everybody to go in the car, gives me a ticket, lets me go. Alright, cool. We pull back up to the crib, put that in a park, and as my cousin getting out, he noticed he dropped like 2 grams on the ground, and he looked at me like, we got some weed to smoke. I'm like, yeah, but I gotta pick up again. But thanks for watching, y'all. It's your boy Karma Light Skin. Like, comment, subscribe, all that goodness. Like me, like y'all. Stay tuned for more.